What's up, Confederate TV Nation? What's up, Confederate TV Nation? I'm your host, Seth, and today we're going to be talking about how Bill Nye, the science guy, is not is not an actual scientist. The reason why I believe this is because he doesn't have a science, like he's not an actual scientist because you have to have certain degrees to be a scientist. He only has a bachelor in engineering, but engineers and scientists are completely different. That's why there's an engineering design process and a scientific method process. It's different. Also, I think he's not a scientist because he constantly pushes the liberal and Illuminati propaganda agenda. Like how he went on, he has a Netflix show, season 1, it was one of the early episodes, and he said how gender is on a spectrum and you can choose their gender and there's more than two. He believes that male and female are not the only gender and that you can choose your gender. And it's sad to see that this in society is becoming more and more, how do I say this, normal and acceptable, because now there being children violence, children drags, king and queens are becoming more popular. And I remember an episode on Dr. Phil when a man might lose custody of his nephew because he said a boy is born a boy, and then when the mother took custody, she is trying to turn him into a girl. That's really sad to see. But also, he constantly bashes creationists. He said creationism is not appropriate for children. If you don't know what creationism is, basically it's the thought that a God created the earth, and anybody, to an agnostic, to a Muslim, to a Jew, to a Christian, can be a creationist. But Bill Nye actually believes that only evolutionist atheists can be scientists. So I have a question for him. What about his good friend Neil deGrasse Tyson, who grew up Catholic and said that he believes that God created the earth and he wants to be known as an agnostic? Or what about Albert Einstein, who said that he is not an atheist, he wants to be known as a non-religious believer or an agnostic? Or what about Kent Ham, the person who he debated? He also said that creationism is not appropriate for children. Well, what about the Columbine shooting where 12 people died and 24 were wounded? The reason why they shot up that school is because they believed in natural selection and that they should be able to do it. They admired Hitler, and Hitler, that's why he killed all the Jews. That's why it's thought that he killed all the Jews, is because he admired Charles Darwin, and he thought that's how he should be able to choose natural selection. So I can easily make the point that evolution is not appropriate for kids, and if Charles Darwin did not preach natural selection, Columbine may not have happened. Also, I also think, actually, I think that's all the points. You can make the argument that since my hat, Make America Great Again, Trump is not appropriate for kids because he caused the shooting. Well, actually, I can, about the synagogue, the shooting at the synagogue where 13 Jews were murdered, I can easily make the reason why he did shoot up the Jew, that place, because he hated Trump and he thought he was a secret Jew. I should be able to upload this today. It should be uploaded today, guys. I got a video that should be coming out tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.